NYSC Southwest Area Office 2, Mr. Amiola Oyeni. Also seated, we have from the Southwest Area Office, the monitoring officer, Mrs. Alo Mosumola. Worthy of recognition are all the head of camp assignments, camp officials, gentlemen of the press, and of course, our dearest prospective corps members, which we are gathered here to celebrate with them this morning. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite the state coordinator, NYSC Lagos, for our introductory remarks. The state coordinator, ma'am. I'd like to invite the state coordinator, NYSC Lagos, for our introductory remarks.
The Executive Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, ably represented by Director General Services, Lagos State, Ministry of Youth and Social Development, Mr. Ibukun Dosumu, the Chief Judge of Lagos State, Honorable Justice Kazim Alogba, ably represented by Honorable Justice Olalekan Oresanya, State Commandant, NSCDC, represented by DCC Folaranmi Kayode Sunday, State Commandant, NDLEA, represented by Deputy Commandant of Narcotics, Adebote Adebowale, Director, Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service, represented by CFO Olukotun O, Deputy Director overseeing Finance and Accounts, NYSC Lagos, Mr. Matthias Eje, Deputy Director Nigerian Red Cross, Lagos State Chairman, Dr. Victoria Adebola Kolawole, the Camp Director for the 2025 Batch B Stream 2 Orientation Course, Mr. Wasiu Adebayo, the Camp Commandant, Captain VC Uchefuna, Resident Officer, Mr. Ayo Labright, Representative of NYSC Southwest Area Office 1, Ms. Jinedu Okweyemi, Representative of NYSC Southwest Area Office 2, Mr. Amiola Oyeni, NDHQ Monitoring Officer, Mrs. Alo Musumola, Heads of Committees and Assignments, camp officials, gentlemen of the press, my dear patriotic corps members. It is with utmost joy that I welcome you all to this memorable event, which is the swearing-in ceremony of the 2025 Batch B Stream 2 prospective corps members deployed to Lagos to serve our nation. On behalf of the NYSC Director General, Brigadier General O.O. Nafiu, the management and staff of the National Youth Service Corps, and the entire NYSC Lagos State family, I congratulate you on your success in the examinations that qualified you for national service. I warmly welcome His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, ably represented by the Director, General Services, Mr. Ibukundo Sumu. We also acknowledge the presence of His Lordship, the Chief Judge of Lagos State, Honorable Justice Kazim Aloha, represented by Honorable Justice Olalekan Oresonya, who will administer the oath of allegiance to this batch of youths. Distinguished guests, I am pleased to inform you that these young graduates answered the clarion call on the 24th September 2025. Registration and documentation commenced immediately, and all have been properly accommodated. Today, they are presented for formal induction into the National Youth Service Corps. A total of 5,183 prospective corps members were deployed to Lagos State. Of this number, 2,710 are camped here in Lagos, 784 in Ekiti Camp, 408 in Ondo Camp, 767 in Oshu Camp, and 550 in Ogun Camp. However, registration is ongoing till Friday at 12 midnight today. Pregnant women, nursing mothers, and those with critical health conditions have been excused from strenuous activities of the camp and granted leave from camp as necessary. Your Excellency, esteemed guests, it gives me great pleasure to report that these vibrant youths have already adapted to the regimented camp schedule with commendable zeal. Their enthusiasm is helping us sustain a successful orientation course and smooth camp administration. My dear compatriots in service, today's ceremony is the height of the orientation course. This phase of your service here is structured to shape your and build capacity through military drills, lectures on topical national issues, skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development, advocacy sessions, physical training, games, sports, and social activities. All of this align with the aims and objectives of the NYSC scheme. I urge you to take full advantage of every opportunity offered during this course. Give the best that your nation, your family, and your alma mater expect of you. Embrace the core values of the scheme, which are designed to prepare you for leadership and responsible citizenship. I encourage you to participate fully and comply with all camp rules and regulations. At this juncture, I wish to appreciate the exceptionally dynamic and youth-friendly Governor, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu. We thank you, sir, for the love and consistent support you have shown the scheme, particularly through the ongoing construction of a befitting permanent orientation camp in Agbowa, Ikorodu. May the Almighty continue to strengthen you. I also thank our collaborating agencies for the support and meaningful contributions that made the smooth takeoff of this orientation exercise possible. We do not take your partnership for granted. Finally, we thank God for granting us the privilege of gathering for this important national assignment. I wish all our prospective corps members a successful orientation experience and every one of our esteemed guests journey mercies back to your destinations. Thank you for listening. God bless us all.
That was the introductory remarks of the State Coordinator, NYSC Lagos State, Mrs. Christianas. To my colleague Henry Tawishi to continue with the rest of the program.
Thank you very much, distinguished guests. We want to welcome you to this program once again. Right about now, we are heading into the session by which the prospective core members will transition into being core members of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I want to call on the overall parade commander to march out the flag.
After this now, these people are going to start. Your camera is not straight. It's straight. It's straight. That guy, cover him. Should be having it. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the banners are being marched out right now.
Cover and finish. The other side, so your remaining three sides.
Taking their steps
The other side.
to becoming patriotically bounded to the nation. In their arms, they bear the color.
Are you the one doing it? Come on. Put yourself in.
After the administration of said to leave to their descendants a banner without state. Core members SEC bearing the banner are representative of over 2,000 prospective core members on camp.
Small. Don't come forward. Small. Don't come forward. Oh yeah, hot.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will have the banner bearers in search for the exercise, the whole important exercise of the administration of oath of allegiance. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to humbly and respectfully invite the Honorable Chief Judge of Lagos State, ably represented by Honorable Justice Olaleko Oresoya, to please do us the honor of stepping out to do the administration of the oath of allegiance. It needs to be assisted by the camp director, 2025 batch page to orientation course, Mr. Wasiu Adebayo, as well as the head of publicity and protocol on camp, Mrs. Omolola Alabisho.
I want to adopt the existing protocol and established. Can we jointly say the national pledge before we go to the oath of allegiance? I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend my unity, and uphold and honor them, so help me God. In pursuance of our aspiration to build a united, peaceful, prosperous, hate-free, egalitarian society, and a great nation. And our motto, service and humility. And you're going to say after me, I, you mention your name, member of the National Youth Service Corps, badge. You mention your badge. Hereby pledge to follow at all times the leadership of those in authority, irrespective of their social and educational background, and in particular, I, mention your name again, at all times and in all places, think, act, and regard myself and speak first as Nigerian, anyone else. The fatherland, be proud of the fatherland, appreciate and cherish the culture, traditions, arts, and languages of the nation. Be prepared to serve honestly, faithfully, and if need be, for the fatherland. Be well informed about the history, geography, economy, and the resources of Nigeria. Regard fellow Nigerians as my brothers and sisters. I myself as my brother's keeper. Have the attitude to work and play. I shall not only be ready to work in any part of the country to which I'm, but also genuinely identify myself with the problems and aspirations of the people of the area in which I work. Tackle difficulties and challenges in a disciplined and self-reliant manner. Constitutionally pursuing grievances and properly channeling such for redress. See myself always as a leader who must give effective leadership by my transparent honesty and selfless service, and shun bribery and all forms of corruption and nepotism. Be courteous and polite to all and sundry. Be obedient without being slavish. And always remember the motto and strive continuously to live up to the ideals of the National Youth Service Corps during and after my service year. So help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will now call on the representative of all the corps members in camp to step forward one after the other as they sign on behalf of the over 2,000 corps members here on camp. The first on my list is Oye Muse Janet Chinedum with a code number LA 25B 1916. She originated from Anambra State, a graduate of agricultural economics from the University of Ibadan. The next is Ojo Suliat Damlola. With a code number LA25B 8446, a graduate of chemistry science from the University of Lagos. Calling on Bello Oluwafi Kemi Zainab, LA25B 8323, a graduate of Human Kinetics and Health Education from State University. I call on Akombi Biola Dolapo with the LA25B 8281. A graduate of law from the University of Lagos. And sitting the 5th platoon is Otoro Margaret Adetokumbo. The code number LA25B 9339. A graduate of education and computer science from the University of Benin. Caught on representative of platoon number 6, Olawale Abdurrahman Olalekan, with the code number LA25B 8458, a graduate of History and Strategic Studies from the University of Lagos. Calling on the representative of 7th Platoon, Umoru John, with the code number LA25B 8465, originated from Kogi State, a graduate of geology from the Kogi State University. And may I invite Akirele Adimola from platoon number 8, LA25B 9355, an animal scientist from the University of Agriculture, Abeokuta. Calling on Ariola Timileyin, LA25B 9317, a graduate of political science from the Lagos State University, Ojo. And to bring the flag banner bearers into completion, I have a representative of platoon number 10, Olayinka Lydia Titilope, with the code number LA25B 11240, a graduate of education and mathematics from the University of Benin.
There's that other girl recording photo. No, last keep that.
Having concluded the administration of the oath of allegiance and signing, I want to appreciate the Chief Judge of Lagos State, Honorable Justice Kazim Aluga, ably represented by Honorable Justice Olalekan Oresoya, for helping our members this time around to the line of patriotism. Thank you very much. We appreciate you, sir. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, we will now rely on the flag bearers to do the necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, they are folding the flag, and it means that this exercise has been brought to completion. The banners they fold today, they will leave tomorrow without a stain to their children and to their children's children. Ladies and gentlemen, they came bearing the banner. They live with a burden on their shoulder, an invincible burden, to ensure that they impact their communities positively during the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, having marched out the banner bearers, I will now at this point hand over the microphone to Mrs. Salu Uluwaremilekun to continue with the rest of the program.
Thank you, Chief. They're invited guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen, call members, let me be the first to say congratulations for achieving this feat. You are now bona fide call members of NYSC Lagos State. We welcome you to the big family. You can clap, yes, you can clap for yourself. Welcome. That's your beautiful ceremony exercise. At this point, thank you. I'd like to invite to the podium for the opening and officially opening of the swearing-in ceremony, the representative of His Excellency, the Director, General Services, Lagos State Ministry of Youth and Social Development, Mr. Okun Dosumu, to read the Governor's address. And to declare the 3 weeks orientation clause open.
Good morning, everybody. Copper we, Copper Sean, Copper we, you the youth, you the nation. I want you to give a resounding clap for yourselves for being in Lagos again. This is the center of excellence. I want to read Mr. Governor's speech right now. The Chief Judge of Lagos State, Honorable Justice Kazim Aluba, ably represented by Honorable Justice Olalekan Oresoya, the State Coordinator, Lagos State NYSC, Mrs. Christiana Samwan, our hosts for today, the Director, Department of State Services, ably represented by Mrs. Amaka Oyesonya, Oyeson, the State Commandant, NSDC, will be represented by DCC Folake Mikayo the Sunday, the State Commandant NDLEA by DCN Adebote, Adewale, sorry. Camp officials here present, the press, gentlemen, corps members. Distinguished gentlemen, corps members in the service of our fatherland. It gives me great pleasure to be in your midst for your official induction into the National Youth Service. I am particularly inspired to see before me vibrant young Nigerians from diverse backgrounds, united by common purpose to make positive contributions to the growth and development of our great nation. While you may not have fully realized the significance of a present status, let me remind you that you now stand on an elevated platform of national service. For this achievement, I heartily congratulate you, and on behalf of the government and people of Lagos State, I warmly welcome you to the Center of Excellence. Gentlemen, corps members, as you take the oath of service today, I want you to know that millions of Nigerians have stood where you now stand. Indeed, some among you may have had parents who once stood on this very parade ground, full of history and meaning, while many before you rendered selfless service with great impact. Others passed through the service here positively. You now have the opportunity to go beyond the ordinary and surpass the achievements of your predecessors. Build projects, teach the young, mentor the uninspired, guide the misguided, bring hope to the hopeless, offer comfort to the vulnerable, be the helping hands to those in need. Your presence, your compassion, your positive impact, very important. Do not shy away from doing the right thing. Rather be the voice that reassures, the hands that heal, and the agents of change that Nigerians so dearly need. Dear corps members, your journey begins here at the orientation course. This is not just routine exercise, but an integral part of the service year, designed to equip you for the challenges ahead, both during the service, I urge you to take every aspect of the orientation course seriously. Be attentive during the lectures, active in drills, open teamwork, and deliberate in building friendships and networks. This experience will remain invaluable throughout your service year and your future careers. I sincerely appreciate the state coordinator and our dedicated team for ensuring the smooth takeoff of the orientation course. My profound appreciation also goes to the Honorable Chief Judge for administering the oath of allegiance with dignity and finesse, for which the judiciary is renowned. On our part, the Lagos State government will continue to provide the enabling environment for the NYSC scheme to thrive. We remain committed to the security of lives and property in our dear state, and I assure you that your safety and welfare will always remain a top priority of this administration. Once again, on behalf of the government and the good people of Lagos State, I wish you a successful orientation course and a most fulfilling service year ahead. On this note, I have the honor and privilege to declare open the 2025 Batch B Stream 2 Orientation course in Lagos State. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. That was the address of His Excellency as being done by Mr. Director of General Services, Lagos State Ministry of Youth and Social Development. Overall Parade Commander, the three artichairs.
Remove address. Remove address. The artichairs. Special guest of honor. Representative of the Governor of Lagos State, His Excellency, President Owonu. Hey, hey, hey! Hooray! Hey, hey, hey! Hooray! Hey, hey, hey! Hooray! Hooray, please, address! Please, address!
Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of this program. May we all rise as we take the NYSC anthem, after which we take the national anthem. Adjoya. Obarapa. Once again, I'd like to appreciate the presence of the Governor of Lagos State, ably represented here this morning by the Director General Services, Lagos Ministry of Youth and Social Development, Mr. Ibukun Dosumu. Please, before we go, can we please step out for a group photograph? Group photograph, please. Group photograph. Hola, photographer. Hola. Hola. I also like to appreciate the Chief Judge of Lagos State, who is ably represented here by Honorable Justice Olaleko Oresoya. Also worthy of recognition and appreciation is the Director, Department of State Services, represented by Mrs. Amaka Eyeso, the State Commandant NSCDC, represented by DCC Folaro Bikarode Sunday, the State Commandant NDNA, represented by DCM Adebote Adebarani. Also, the representative of the Lagos State Fire Rescue Service, represented by CFO Olupoti. We also acknowledge the presence of the Deputy Director overseeing financial accounts, NYSC Lagos, Mr. Matthias AJ. Also appreciate and acknowledge the presence of the Deputy Director, NYSC Feedme, Mr. Adedotu Prashino. Welcome to the school. Also, worthy of recognition are all NYSC officials, representative of the Southwest Europe, heads of camp assignments, camp officials, gentlemen of the press, and of course, our new babies, the core members of the 2025 Batch B Stream 2 Orientation course. Once again, congratulations on the success of your swearing-in ceremony, and you're welcome to NYSC Lagos State.
Ladies and gentlemen, with this ceremony came a greater and bigger responsibility. The transition from being just an Afro Nigerian to becoming one. It's a role that comes with heavy responsibilities. No doubt it is a day that has been dreamt about, a day that has been envisioned, and a day that has eventually come to pass.
Ghana, well done. Easy. As they move slow. Ghana.
Make one cover so after you're done, and then get the whole thing.
Hold on that picture. Hold the picture. Hold the picture. Hold the picture. Hold that picture. Excuse me.
I mean, you go down now. Tension, let's put these guys in.
Where's again? Where's our Philip.
I was giving you sign. Wait, why are you rushing?
Oh, PRS, yes. Wait.